Hello everybody. Jen Green here with Property House. I am standing in front of the latest restoration that we are doing in St. Paul. I'm going to take you guys through the house, show you an update on how things are going, and I did come here early just to make sure that things are done. No, I'm just joking. Things have been going very smoothly here at this restoration in St. Paul, but it is always good to come in early to just kind of check and see how things are going. There are some workers in there. So do know that you may hear some noises when we are in there. But I wanted to let you know, for those of you joining us for the first time, my name's Jennifer Green. I am from Property House Partners. We're located here in the Twin Cities Metro in Minnesota. And we specialize in helping folks out of what we like to call kind of sticky real estate situations. So folks who inherit homes and are looking to sell. If they inherit hoarder homes, we've had quite a few of those lately that we've been able to help out with, which has been a really great joy for folks to take that burden off them. Foreclosures, impending divorces, bankruptcy, any kind of situation where you folks need to sell homes quickly for cash or for terms. Oh gosh, hi Colin, it's nice to see you. So I'm excited to show you guys the latest of what we've been doing here at our house. And then kind of as we walk through things, I'm going to start talking a little bit how important it is to have a good team. Not only, your team that's behind you in terms of your construction crew, but also the people that work with you on your team. And then I'm going to probably go a little bit more in depth in that next week on Tuesday. And I may have a surprise guest. I'm hoping that he's going to be able to do it. But if not, like I said, it'll be me talking about the importance of a team. So I'm excited to take you guys through. Things are coming along really nicely. There's still a little bit of work left to do, but we're right on schedule now to finish at that 6-week timeline. So I'm going to turn you guys around and we will start walking in. Hold on, if I can press this button. There we go. Okay, so as you can see here on the outside, biggest things, I don't know if you guys can see it or not, is we had our roof replaced. That was replaced last week, so that looks really nice. It's now matching instead of being black on one side and green in the other. And then the biggest thing on the outside right now too is that we trimmed these trees back some off of the house, which is good. And then also we've got my signature navy blue door, so that's looking really nice. They're drying it right now, but I turned the fan off because otherwise that would have been super loud. So coming on in, you can see that pretty much everything downstairs, walls and trim, have been painted, and ceilings, and that looks really, I think it looks really nice. I'm still debating on whether or not we're going to paint that fireplace. I haven't made a decision yet. But these floors, like I said, we had the really nice red oak under there. There's this carpeting stuff on here. The padding is really sticking to the floor, so that's not going to be fun to undo, but nonetheless, those floors are going to look really nice once we're out of there and able to get that padding off. So pretty much in here, hi Aaron, we've painted everything. Ceilings, like I said, have been painted. The walls have been painted. And then, like I said, there's going to be some touch-up trim that's done on the paint. And then in here, same thing. The walls have been painted. Flooring is sitting right here. It's actually the same that was put in our kitchen, this dark gray LVP that's going to be going in. I'm super excited to see what that looks like. This is our really nice little office with these great bookshelves right here too. It's a really nice bright room off the back of the house. There's the deck, and then there's the garage right there. So this is, so down here, like I said, everything in terms of ceiling and walls have been done. Like I said, floor still needs to be done. And then in here, in the hallway, all of these floors, like I said, are all going to be buffed and sanded down and glossed over. And so they'll all look really nice and uniform. There's into our kitchen pantry, stairs going up. Here's our dining room. This, like I said, too, has been painted. That's all ready to go. You can see we've got our new stove and refrigerator sitting in here. Our dishwasher has already been put into place. So everything here, like I said, biggest things in here was more or less just paint. That's all this room really needed. So it looks really nice. And then, ta-da, here's our kitchen in progress. So we have our white shaker cabinets that have been put in. That granite that I showed you that was outside last time is back in place. Nick put that and was able to take it off in one piece, which was super exciting because it was a really nice piece of granite. And now you can see that the flooring has also been put in here. That's that same LVP tile that you saw in the other room, and then this is where our refrigerator is going to go. We still have to paint in here a little bit. Obviously, backsplash. We're going to do our staggered backsplash, the staggered subway tile in here. It's going to look really nice and clean, white with white grout. And then we're going to actually do some crown on the top of here, which we hadn't originally planned out, but because of the age of the house, these cabinets don't necessarily sit straight, and so it's kind of wavy, and so what we're going to use is just a flat rectangle pattern that's going to pretty much be just like this here, and then it'll match the top, and then it'll cover that off for people. So it'll still look really nice. The new windows are going to be going in down here too fairly soon. And then, like I said, we were able to save that sink and use the sink, and then also that same faucet because it was still in really good shape. So it's really nice to be able to reuse things. And like I said, with Nick being able to take that out, oh, microwave's in too. With Nick being able to take that, like I said, the countertop out, it was really, really great to be able to save that. So all new Whirlpool appliances, gas stove, which I love. I'm a big gas stove person. So, and then that ceiling piece that you saw before that had a leak from before when the bathroom upstairs leaked, that was now patched, and it still needs to be painted, but it looks really nice there already. And then I'm going to take you guys downstairs. John, I'm coming. He wanted me to warm him. So here we go downstairs. This is one of the biggest things that we were doing, I think I told you guys about before, is this basement and bedroom. And so here is the basement bedroom so far. We've got some really lovely beadboard up. And then the ceilings have been painted, beadboard and trim is being put up. And then back here is where we have roughed out our closet to be put in. Nick and I actually had a discussion just because of the depth of the closet, and we didn't want it going over this window to take any light from down here. So we made an adjustment on that. And then what we're going to do here in this open space so that it's still utilized is do some freestanding shelves. So free shelves, you know, like just kind of put them up there so then you can use it for shoes or for, you know, sweaters or shirts or whatever, just some extra storage space, and so that it's not just a weird spot that's just open, it'll be utilized properly. And then the trim's being put in, and then, you know, there'll be some spots done to make sure that all of the beadboard lines up, cover the nail holes, and then the carpet will be going in at the end of next week. So I'm super excited about that too. Then this bathroom still needs to be painted from what I'm seeing. Yep, still haven't done too much in here. Like I said, there wasn't really much to do. This bathroom was kind of ready to go, so that just needs to be painted. And then obviously we have our egress window here. And so my thought is to probably put a bed against this wall. It would be a really, really nice spot for somebody down here and just give them some peace and quiet. And then, like I said, carpeting is going to go in this area as well, and everything's going to be repainted in here too. And then same thing on the stairs for going down. So I am now going to come back upstairs. And here's the back. We're going to here's the thing that we didn't plan on, and this always kind of happens, is this door sort of got kicked around a little bit while we were going through this, so it's going to be a change order for me to paint this back door and the trim. And that's just sort of how it goes sometimes. You have that contingency budget. It's really important to always have that in play, just because not everything is going to go 100% to plan. It never usually does. And if it does, that's a freaking miracle. But nonetheless, like I said, that's what contingency budgets are for, so we'll just repaint that door again. So I'm going to take you guys upstairs, and we'll take a look up there. Everything up here now, you can see, has been painted. It was all kind of different colors before, and patching needed to be done. And so Mike came in now and has painted everything. It's looking really, really nice. I'm super excited about that. And then here's our bathroom. That was repainted. And so that looks really, really good. Obviously, it's just super dirty and will need to be, you know, get a good scrubbing. But it looks super nice, really nice and clean. All that tile is going to be clean too. And then, like I said, that'll still stay in place. And then here's our master bedroom. Same thing here. Everything's been painted and looks really fresh and clean. And then our closet. Oh, closet hasn't been done yet. But somebody wanted me to open this door last time, and I finally did. And all it is just another spot, like a cedar closet for hanging things. So that's what that was. No dead bodies in there. And then now I am going to go to our other room over here. Same thing here, not too much to update in here, just more or less painting. In this room, same thing. This looks really nice. And back here, our other room. This is a nice big room too. All painted and kind of ready to go. We just need to, you know, buff out the floor some and put a nice lacquer on them, and then these will be ready to go. We ordered our light fixtures. Hannah ordered those, so those are all ready to go too. And then obviously we've got our smoke detectors right here. So that is the update on this house. So I said things are moving along really nicely. I just talked to John, and he told me that everything is pretty much running on schedule. We're going to be able to keep to that 6-week timeline, which makes me extremely happy because I think I talked a little bit last time about how important it is to have a really clear expectation set out for the crew that you have, and then also the people that are running the project for you. Hannah runs all of our projects for us. She's my operations manager, and is extremely detail oriented, and that really helps things because sometimes things can go by the wayside. I mean, we're definitely not perfect. We've made some big mistakes before, and you learn from them and you move on. And this house, like I said, will be a really great when it's done. The thing I wanted to talk about too, with the importance of hiring the right team, especially when it comes to construction, I'm just going to sit down here, is that, again, setting out and making sure that you have really clear expectations. You know, I've known Nick for years, since college, and even though I know him really well, we know how each other works. We still have everything written down on paper. We still have an agreement that we you know, signed, and we still hold each other accountable. Not only does he hold me accountable and Hannah, but we hold him accountable too with his crew, and then us making sure that we're doing the things that we need to be doing. So I just really think that having that trust also, but also making sure that, like I said, you still have everything down on paper, because I mean, things go wrong, right? And you know, one of our houses, we had that situation and it was really hard, but I think that, you know, that having that agreement down on paper also just makes it really clear, and then there aren't questions about anything. And if there's a change order that needs to be made, that can be put down on paper. You can sign it, everybody can agree to it, and then there's no problem whatsoever. So, you know, I'm very happy about that, and with how this house has been going too, and everything looks really great. I haven't had to be here very much, which has been actually quite nice, because people are doing the jobs that they're supposed to be doing, and Hannah's keeping on top of everybody, and likewise, Nick, Scott, and John have really good communication with us. So this has been a pleasure so far, and I'm looking forward to when it's going to be done. So thanks you guys for joining me. I was going to get maybe a little bit deeper into building a team, but I think I'm going to save that for Tuesday, because there's a lot more to talk about, and I don't want to take up, you know, too much time on this as well. And this is really kind of meant to be more about, you know, the update on the house. So on Tuesday at 2 o'clock, like I said, I'm going to hopefully have a surprise guest. He hasn't responded yet, but I've been pinging him to see if he will do this with me and let me interview him on building a really strong team for real estate investing. And then, yeah, Thursday, I haven't really decided what we're going to be talking about yet. Hopefully, maybe there's going to be some updates on mortgage forbearances. I'm not sure, but like I said, those big things that were brought up, you know, last week was that the moratorium on evictions and foreclosures for Freddie, Fannie, and now FHA have been pushed back to June 30th. So that's really huge. And then also repayments on foreclosures. Instead of, you know, having it due in a lump sum, they're allowing people to either put the payment at the end of the loan, or do it in the refi, or when they sell the home. So the other thing I wanted to remind you guys about was also that I have been doing some short videos on YouTube under Property House Partners. If you guys subscribe, comment, like it, that is going to give some short answers to a lot of the stuff that's going on in real estate right now. I had some feedback of some folks that were saying, you know what, Jen, it's really hard for us to find the answer that we're looking for in the live because they're so long. So any of those questions that you may have, please send them my way. I'm happy to answer them, and then it'll be available on YouTube, and then you can check them out there. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe to our channel, and all of these lives are also posted on our website, propertyhousepartners.com, and house is spelled H-A-U-S. So there's a lot of different ways to be able to follow us, get a hold of us. Same thing on Instagram, it's at propertyhouserei. That's kind of more of our like artistic stuff of some of the befores and afters that we've been doing. So lots of fun ways to be able to you know, integrate with us, follow us, ask questions. I am always here for questions. You know, we've gone through a lot of experiences in the last few years, and it's taught me a lot of things. And so anybody who's looking to engage or has any questions about, you know, investing in real estate or building teams, or, you know, how we've been able to do it, like I said, there's a lot of bumps in the road, and I'm very upfront and clear about that. But, you know, the benefit of having a really good team that's with you is extremely important, and it can be really super fun, and we have fun every day. So again, like I said, stay in contact with us, send us an email, shoot us a direct message, whatever it is. If you have questions about anything, we're happy to share, and I appreciate you guys joining us, and we will see you next week, Tuesday. Everybody have a safe, happy holiday weekend, and we'll see you next week. Thanks.